Hey guys, in this video, I want to talk about and show you how I make 200k per month with e-commerce. How I make 200k per month with e-commerce at the age of 20. And no, it's not dropshipping, and I'm not gonna tell you that you will make money fast, or you're gonna make money in your first week, and you're gonna be a multi-millionaire in a few months, because I'm not gonna tell you that's not true. If you're looking for a video like that, if you want some dopamine hit, then this video is my mouth for you, because I'm not gonna tell you those comforting lies. In this video, I'm going to tell you my approach to e-commerce and show you how I started off and how you can do it too, because it is really unspoken. So I will unveil some markets that are completely untapped. You can sell any product with basically zero competition on a high market share. So yours could be the next huge brand if you have the right knowledge. So in this year, both of my brands gonna hit 7 figures in revenue. Uh, that is actually 10x than we did last year. Um, and we're currently active on 7 markets in Europe. So that actually shows you that what we do is really scalable if you have the right knowledge. So yeah. So since this is my first video, I want to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Botond and I'm from Hungary. I just turned 20 years old and I've been doing e-commerce for like 3 to 4 years now. My life has been all around e-commerce since I realized that this is a vehicle that can take me where I want to be in life, and I can achieve so many things if I try to be the best at it and become the best in the game. So yeah, in the first 1 or 2 years, it was all about making tons and tons of mistakes, failures. I had to start over and over again so many times. It was so annoying. But yeah, of course, I never gave up, and it was it was never an option, to be honest, to give up. I spent over like 15k on courses, um, and it only made me realize that the only person who I should listen to is myself, and those guys were already at the level where I want to be in this game. So there is no secret sauce. There is no how to make 100 million per year guidebook that if you follow is gonna surely take you to the top, because there is not. There are multiple ways to make it in ecom. There are hundreds of ways to make it in ecom. There are so many approaches to this game. Actually, I've spoken to a lot of guys in ecom who already made it, and they all have different stories, different approaches, different advices you to tell, because they're just all different, bro. There's no one way to make it in ecom. So my first advice to you would be, do not look for one specific solution in how to make it in ecom. You should gather information from this person, from that person. You should listen to a wide spectrum of opinions. Like, you can search a little bit, like you will find 50 videos about one topic in ecom from the YouTube. Um, you can watch multiple methods, stories, watch more videos, and just try to piece it together, and try what is working for you, because maybe what is working for you is not working for another person, or what's working for another person might be not working for you. You just have to puzzle it, basically. It's like a puzzle. So yeah, so let's dive into today's topic and the real reason why I'm making this video. And I have not seen anyone talking about the Eastern European markets and what it has to offer, what are the pros and cons of it, and how can you take the most out of it. Here are the main pros of these markets. And let me know, guys, what you think in the comments, because I'm curious of your opinions. So the biggest pros of these markets are they are completely untapped. Very few brands out there. So very low competition, low customer acquisition costs, and high profit margins. This seems so fine until this point, but then why are nobody's talking about these markets? Why is it so unpopular compared to the Western markets? The real reason and the biggest con is cash on delivery. So 80% of the payments is cash on delivery. This means the customer only pays you after you deliver the goods to their house, which leads to our second con, which is you have to maintain an inventory at all times. So in order to have cash on delivery option and to ship your products smoothly, you always have to maintain an inventory, which means that you need some upfront investment to make it work. And that is, I think, the main point of why is it so unpopular compared to the Western markets where you can just make the customers pay upfront. So that is the main point. I think, in my opinion, you start off with like an inventory that you can order from the beginning. Like, I think you need like 5K to start off a business on these markets because you will have to have money for inventory. So you will need like 4K to order inventory, and then you can slowly build it up. So let's say you order inventory for 4K, and then you double it, you order inventory next time for 8K, then 16K. You can build it up because you can build it up relatively fast if you unplug the bullshit that you're gonna make 10K in your first week if you do dropshipping, because in dropshipping you have very low chance of making it actually. So imagine you start from zero and you give yourself 1 year of hard work and dedication. Bro, you can literally make hundreds of thousands of euros where you consistently building a brand that actually has value on the easiest markets on the planet with no competition. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. If you have some financing, if you have some money to invest, then bro, these markets are no-brainer to not to start because they're so easy actually. But instead of doing this, 99% of people still jump right into dropshipping to markets where like multiple hundred people trying to sell the same products. So you will have low market share, low profit margins, and those products burns out real quick. So I'm talking about like fashion dropshipping or something like that. If you have a brand, that of course that could work. But if you just jump right into the deep of ecom with the things that the gurus say to you, bro, you're gonna end up trying to selling fashion dropshipping products from China. And believe me, that is hilarious, guys. Of course, there are some guys who made it, who are already making money and still making money with fashion dropshipping. But right now, if you want to start with that kind of thing, bro, I don't think you have a high chance of making it, to be honest. I tried it too. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, it's kind of like gambling, actually. So let me compare dropshipping versus building a brand on the Eastern European markets. So let's say you build a brand. That's the first point. You build a brand on the Eastern European markets. So, of course, you will have some money. Let's say you have like 5K. In your first months, you can double that money or triple that money. And after a year, you could easily 10x or 12x your money. Let's say that. After third year, you can make actually millions and millions of euros out of it if you made the math. If you're dedicated and constantly putting in the work on the easiest markets in Europe, you have like 10 markets that you can build on. It is so easy to make millions out of these markets if you build in consistently. Right now, my brand's actually making millions, and I just started like 3 to 4 years ago, and now I am making millions out of my brands actually. So the second one is selling shitty products from China with dropshipping, as your favorite guru says. How good it is, right? You have the belief that you're gonna make money in your first week. They made you believe you're only one winning product away from a Lamborghini. Bro, I heard it so many times. It's hilarious. Um, I tried it myself. You aren't building any brand in the most cases because it's only a copy paste model. You're copy pasting others. It has no value, no creativity. You are only doing this only the first three steps of ecom. You're doing product research, copy paste others, You're copy pasting a guy who copy pasted from another guy who copy pasted from another guy. You're copy pasting each other, bro, hundreds and hundreds of times. Um, and if you find a winner product, you scale it for a week or 2 week, and then it burns out, and you have to start over again. So it makes no sense. Of course, sometimes you can make some money out of it, but bro, 95% of the time it's just not worth it, especially in the long run. You are so much worth there to start a brand on the Eastern European markets or anywhere else, because this fashion dropshipping from China has no value at all, guys. Believe me. And this is why actually most people think that ecom is dead, because they tried, because their favorite guru said they tried and they failed. And of course they failed because these methods are dead actually. So yeah. And I know I will get some bullshit from fashion dropshippers here, but it's true, it's true. And guys, I hope it works for you well, but don't say that it is easy to make it there, because it's so saturated and so bad. And there's no value at all. So yeah. So I personally feel like that these markets could be a game changer for a lot of people. As I said, it is 10, 15 years behind to the West or to the US. It is a gold mine at the moment. You can build huge brands from scratch, from zero, at this moment, because there is no better time to start on these markets with no competition, guys. But in a few years, you're gonna see some huge, huge, huge players in here too. But if you start now, you will have something crazy for sure. So if you're already making some money on these markets, then let me know in Instagram, DM me on Instagram, because I will take 10 brands where I will help personally to take them to the next level and help them scale as soon as possible. I'll give you all my informations and everything that you need to know. I give you a map basically, and how did I do it, and how you can do it too easily, without having any troubles or making any mistakes or committing the same mistakes that I did. And also, guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the comments or write a DM to me on Instagram. So yeah, I'm interested in your opinion about this video. So yeah, see you in the next one.